Extenuating circumstances. Unfortunately, things outside of students' control may sometimes affect their studies. If students are concerned these may affect their assessment outcome, it may be appropriate to formally notify the university. This is done by submitting an extenuating circumstances claim, often called ECs. When talking to students about ECs, it is important to remember that they are time sensitive. They need to be submitted within 5 days of the assessment due date, although in some cases it may be possible to submit an academic appeal if students miss this deadline once the mark is confirmed by board. If you think submitting an EC claim might be the appropriate course of action for a student, you can suggest they talk to their personal tutor for more advice. The UCSU support team can also help with putting together claims. Booking an appointment with us through the website can be a valuable way to provide practical help to a student that approaches you. Academic appeals. If a student believes their assessment outcome was affected by events beyond their control, they may be able to ask the university to reconsider. There are specific circumstances under which this is possible, which are detailed on the university's website, but generally students cannot question academic judgment or request for work to be marked again. Students can start preparing an appeal in advance, but they cannot be submitted until they have received the formal result for the module they are appealing. Once they have received their statement of results, sometimes called their transcript, they have 10 working days to submit their appeal. UCSU can help students put together an academic appeal, check through drafts before they are submitted, and discuss what evidence might be suitable. Formal meetings. Students may be invited to formal meetings with academic staff. These can be supportive, for example, progress reviews, which should aim to discuss the concerns around progress and formulate a plan to support the student to progress going forward. Other meetings are disciplinary in nature, including malpractice and fitness to practice meetings. Students should be informed of the allegation against them in advance and have time to prepare a response in these cases. Students should also have the chance to be accompanied to these meetings if they wish. This can be a member of UCSU staff or a university friend not related to the allegation. We would generally suggest that students facing such procedures discuss this with the UCSU Advice Service early on, as it is important to fully understand and prepare well for these meetings, although of course this is optional. Complaints. If students are dissatisfied with the quality of their experience at university, it may be appropriate to seek redress through a formal complaint. If a student or group of students wishes to take this course of action, it is worth considering first whether they have already raised the issue with those likely to be able to resolve it. Have they discussed the concerns with the relevant course team or university service? If they have been unable to resolve the problem informally, encourage them to book an appointment with the UCSU to discuss their next steps.